Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's recap what we had discussed about Nifty and Bank Nifty futures yesterday, and let's see how the markets reacted. If you have gone through my yesterday's video, I was speaking about Nifty. There is a good possibility Nifty might come towards 23,400 levels because there is a strong acceptance from Tuesday and Wednesday. So once the prices gets accepted inside value area, it will likely cover the whole value area. So that is what happened. But at the same time, I was also mentioning because good call rating at 23,250 levels and 300 levels, any gap up you look for shorting opportunities. So what happened today, if you look at Nifty itself has opened outside the value area and immediately prices started coming down. But at the same time, if you look at guys, in order flow, what happened is there was a strong passive buyer at low in 1045 candle, 1.4k buyer. This buyer absorbed whatever the strong selling has come. Because of this passive buyer, there was a up continuous higher highs was there all the way up to day's high, and then prices came down. So, and again, why the prices went up and why the prices came down, there is a clear answer if you understand order flow and market profile. So if you look at the first 30 minutes itself, there are clues that there is a strong bullish divergence, and this bullish divergence indicated at this 30 minutes there is no strong buyer, but any lower low it will likely attract buying. So that is what happened around this point. Whoever have aggressively bought at these levels at 1045, he passively absorbed whatever the selling has come and he stopped the down move. There was a strong buying imbalance on 11:15 candle. In 12:15 candle, previous high has been broken of 11:15 candle, and there was a up move all the way up to this divergence high, and then prices again came down. So why again the prices came down is that if you look at the low itself is a strong weak low. It happens because if you observe here, previously Tuesday and Wednesday the prices went down, but today what happened, the prices went up. So what happens if the prices goes below this area, the sellers whoever have taken control on Tuesday and Wednesday, they will try to take control. So what happens, the person whoever have gapped up the market, he will make sure that the prices will not go into these sellers hands. So below these levels sellers will be very aggressive, and above this, because the prices were able to gap up, the buyers are strong enough. The seller itself is not very strong enough. That is the reason why the prices couldn't able to go past it. As the prices goes up because of the morning 30 minutes divergence, sellers are add in because higher prices attracts the sellers, and prices again came down. For tomorrow, what you should be looking at is guys, the closing point itself is above the value area. So if you look at, there is a strong unfinished business at high, and at the same time at lows also there is a good unfinished business of 414, 484, and here 421 and 549. At the same time, the week low what I was referring, it has not been cleared. So even if there is going to be a gap up until this unfinished business and the week low gets revisited, any up move, any higher highs will attract more number of sellers, and prices will come down again because the sellers will have their inventory averages at much higher prices. They will have the laxity of selling at much higher prices. If at all there is going to be a gap down guys, that might be little bit trickier. So watch for price acceptance below 23,300 levels for any kind of down move, because this is where the Wednesday value area starts. So any acceptance here likely will go for POC, and it will go for the value area low, and it will likely even go for the week low at 23,200 levels, and it might even fill up the gap here. So this is with Nifty guys. Coming to Bank Nifty, what happened today is that there was a strong acceptance on Monday and yesterday inside Friday's value area. So it will obviously go for the value area high at 49,490 levels, but at the same time there is a selling tail from Friday's profile. So that acted as a good resistance. As the prices went above this pullback high of Friday, the selling tail gave us good resistance. Prices came down, and if you look at in order flow, it is a clear indication again there could be a sideways market. The reason is, despite of strong 7.1k delta in the first 30 minutes, price is closing below the volume clusters and the imbalances. So this indicated whatever the buying is happening, that is being supplied by some passive sellers. They have the luxury of allowing the prices to make a one more higher high, but they again sell at higher prices. That is what happened around the 12:45 candle, without any kind of passive buying on left side of order flow candle. Again, prices closing below the volume clusters, bank nifty again started coming down. For tomorrow, what you should be watching is that again the up move itself, despite of value area being higher high and POC being higher high, indicating some buying strength is there. This strength itself is because of the overall global markets closing strongly positive by 2%, 2.5%. There is a possibility bank nifty might go for 49,820 levels, but at the same time I would suggest you look for shorting opportunities. The reason is, if you look at the previous pullback is at 50,200, and now the pullback high itself is at 49,650 levels. So till bank nifty is below this pullback high at 50,230 levels, it is going to be a sell on. And not only this reason, guys, there are multiple reasons why I'm saying this. Despite of prices closing above this EMA, there is a strong ledge area at 58,600 levels which needs to get revisited, and there is a mechanical reference at Tuesday's low. So all this, they act as a very strong price magnet. As the prices starts making higher high and multiple price magnets accumulate over time, the power of these price magnets increase exponentially. So the probability of prices returning to these areas increases exponentially. So tomorrow, any gap up, watch for prices sustaining above today's high levels for 1 to 2 hours and try to scalp smaller points. And if at all there is going to be a gap down, and look for acceptance below 49,130 levels on 30 minutes. So then we might see 48,850, and it might even go for 48,630 levels, and lastly it might even go down to 48,250 levels. If you are keen on learning order flow and market profile, go through the playlist which I am attaching at the end of this video. So this is with the bank nifty, guys. So thank you, have a nice day, guys.